Let's talk about what to expect in the year 2023. Wizardly Reads, and as always, guys, I am Andrew, and today we are going to be discussing what to expect on the channel in 2023. What am I up to? What am I planning? What is my master plan? And the answer is I don't have one. Guys, 2023 is going to be fun. That is my main goal here. I am continuing to start to kind of push the boundaries of what it means to be a better booktuber. Right now, I'm kind of playing with different lighting setups. Right over here, you'll see I look a little red. Right over here, I look a nice, cool blue. I'm just kind of playing around with lighting, trying to get things a little better, trying to do better editing, trying to put out better content for my patrons, for you, the viewer. Guys, I am just overall just trying to be a better content creator. And with that said, I'm going to try and, prioritize closing out some series, because, guys, I haven't counted, and if I did count, I'd be sad. And that sadness would be because I'm probably in the middle of like close to 30 to 40 series. That is quite a lot. I need to make some progress. Like the month of February, I am planning the month of February to be basically all sequels. Like, I have been given some great review copies in 2022. Like Christopher G. Brenning's Hellborn King, Trudy Sky's The Cruel Gods, Tiago Abdallah's Ashes of Averin. We've got just Palmer Pickering's The Star Children. I've got a whole bunch of sequel books that I have, started the first book, and then I just keep starting new series. And so I need to start focusing on wrapping some stuff up, or at least getting current on a lot of my series. Also, we have got the Malazan read-along that is being, one a month, being hosted within the Whistler Duo Discord. So I'm going to be hosting that in the Whistler Duo Discord. We're going to be doing one of each a month. That started in December of 2022. And so currently this month we are reading Gardens of the Moon. And then we are just bowling through. In terms of content, I have, been experimenting with shorts and stuff like that. Shorts kind of either work or they don't. I do want to get better about my shorts, but I also want to start doing more long-form content if time permits. Great channels like Jimmy Nuts and, Theo, Chaz, all of these people, Mike from Mike's Book Reviews, are all doing long-form content where they are bringing, Tori also does a great one, Tori Talks, where they bring other booktubers and they just kind of chat books for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I would kind of like to introduce something like that here onto the channel. And I am opening up the comments down below for you to submit a name idea for if I were to do like a monthly long form chat on top of my author interviews. Of course, I am going to continue to lean more heavy. I don't know, guys. I'm going to continue to lean into self-pub because I am just falling in love with the self-pub community, with the authors, the readers. Everybody is just so awesome within the self-pub community. I've read some amazing, amazing books, and I want to continue that journey. And so I'm going to continue to just keep on doing that. Last year I did Indie Inc. and I did SPSFC. And I think that was a bit much for me, personally, as a reader. I have kind of felt a little bit of anxiety of having books that I have to read for judging purposes. So I don't think that is something that I will revisit again in the near future. I'm going to try and keep 2023 dedicated reading. That is something that I really want to read. What's on these shelves, or something, that I've hauled. Speaking of what's on these shelves, I've got a lot more space to expand because I've added 2 shelves here. I've added a bottom row, and I've got room for more books. So of course, book hauls are going to continue. I am not currently on a book buying ban. However, my budget's just a little bit lower as I continue to improve the channel. I do need to upgrade my laptop here soon because I have started editing these videos now on Filmora instead of like my open source. I think it was called OpenShot, and it was just this clunky, ratty, old editing software. And I'm going to be kind of slowly upgrading to, well, not slowly. I have since moved on to Filmora to kind of bring forth a better quality product for you guys. But my processor on my computer is not quite up to the task. It is very clunky. And I mean, my laptop's 5 years old, so I need to start kind of putting money back for a new laptop. On top of, I've got better audio over here. I use a Blue Yeti and stuff like that. I'm still messing with the lighting. I'm not a big fan of the red tones, so that will probably change in the next video. We're going to keep it here for now. But also, I am currently working with a graphic designer over on Fiverr to kind of create new channel logos for Andrew of Wizardly Reads. There's a possibility of merch. Let me know, again, in the comments if that's something you are interested in. That way I can take a logo and put it on merch and stuff like that. Maybe do Redbubble. I'd have to look into how all of that works. And then, I'm going to be updating the opening cards and the closing cards and stuff like that. Just because if you've been, eagle-eyed, I tried putting a link to the Patreon at the end of my videos, but links on YouTube require 20 seconds, and my ending is only 10 seconds, and so randomly you just get this little, link picture in random videos popping up towards the end, and then it would kind of fit in the last 10 seconds, and I didn't realize that, and so for 3 or 4 videos, that's just on there, and I'm not going to go fix it. But I'm also working on, upping my thumbnail game and stuff like that, just, to try and drive more traffic here to the channel, because the goal, I'm going to be audacious and say, probably in January we're going to hit 3K. And when we do hit 3K, I am going to be doing a live show where I eat one of these hot mama jammas live here on the channel. I'm probably going to have friends and booktubers here teasing me relentlessly live in the show with me. I'm trying to do a panel setting, have people drop in, drop out. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be suffering, and I am going to regret it. But I'm going to eat probably one of these live on 2 separate live streams. One of them is going to be the 3K. We will decide in that video which one it will be. It is going to be fun. But yeah, let's see. Let's talk about reading goals. Reading goals in 2023! In 2022, I went a bit hard. I have been likened to a reading machine. And even my family is never surprised to find my face smack dab in a book. And I would like to actually slow down a little bit, because 200 books within a year is a bit much. Don't get me wrong, it's been absolutely fantastic to read that much. But, I spend pretty much every minute of every day. Like you can see, I've got my bone conduction headphones on right now. I forgot to take them off. But, it's interesting because I want to spend more time, creating for the channel rather than just reading books that will never make, that, might not make it to content. And don't get me wrong, I still very much read for pleasure, but I also read to entertain you guys who watch these zany videos. So I think I'm going to set a slightly lower goal in 2023. I am going to lower it from 200. I want to bring it back down to about 150. And I know you're going to be groaning, Andrew's going to read 150, of course. But again, that's 50 books that I am going to try and kind of, that's 1 book less a week. So hopefully if I can take that pressure off of myself and just kind of sit back and kind of immerse myself and read more. Authors that I am looking forward to reading is, of course, more Stephen King, more David Gemmell. I would like to get back to Anthony Ryan. There's very much the, what is that called? Bloodsworn by John Gwynne. I want to read more Stephen Aryan. I've got 6 of his books that I haven't even read yet, plus he's releasing a new series. There's just, KJ Parker. I have to put it here on record. 2023, Alan, I promised you it was going to be the year of KJP, and it is going to be the year of KJP. I've got Blue and Gold. I'd like to read Purple and Black. Got to find a physical copy because they are scarce and they are expensive. But I would like to have that on the shelf so that I can kind of fill out my KJ Parker collection. So I will be reading more KJ Parker. I will be reading, I would like to read more historical fiction because I've discovered it is a genre I very much love. I'm enjoying Robert McCammon's Matthew Corbett books, just a whole bunch of stuff that I want to read. And then, of course, there is my self-pub. So, in terms of channel growth, I'm shooting for around 5,000 subscribers. We will see if that happens because, again, January, I should hit 3,000, and that would make it about 1,500 subscribers a year. So we're going to be a little ambitious and say by the end of my 3rd year on BookTube, the dream, the absolute dream, would be 5,000 of you lovely people subscribed to the channel. That said, guys, that is kind of just what I generally want to do. I want to kind of keep things the same, but give you a better viewing experience. That's all I want. That said, guys, till next time, peace out, stay magical. Bye. And as always, I want to give a huge, whopping thank you to my patrons.